what makes the world work. In 2 Corinthians 4, it says, we have this treasure in earthen vessels to show that the all-surpassing power is from God and not from us. So when at Cherry Creek we say we're seeking the Christ-centered life, what we're trying to do is take that little bit of Christ that has already been planted in us, that hope of glory, that treasure in earthen vessels, and we're trying to let it grow. The Christ that is in me and the Christ that is in you and the Christ that is in everybody who believes in him will grow and will become part of the normal walk of our lives. The Christ in us will be that which is most evident outside of us. When we say we're seeking the Christ-centered life, I think what we're trying to really say is, Lord, come and show your glory out of me. Fill me with you, so that at one point in time or another, every single day, I can reveal this treasure in earthen vessels.
So when we seek the Christ-centered life together, we're inviting each other into our unfinished stories, sometimes the mess of life. And we want to honor each other with that sacred trust that God gives us.
I see Jesus in a small group that I'm thinking of who really has become a family to one another.
I am leaving for college for the first time ever, and so I will be moving out of my house for the first time, away from my family for the first time. And the way that I've seen Jesus working right now is just through the community and the family that he's given me beyond my family. So here at church, been nurturing me and just bringing me along.
Being in a foreign land, having to wait for your visa for more than 8 months, not able to work actually in this 8-month period, not knowing actually where the next meal comes from. So where do your kids go to school? Where do you live? All these uncertainties. I was very nervous, but God has been meeting me in the midst of my uncertainties lately. He has been talking to me. He has been infusing faith into me through His Word and also through the community at Cherry Creek.
When Jesus calls us into relationship with him, he calls us into a relationship in community. So ASF is all about community and learning about Jesus together.
Life is not necessarily going to be easy. There's always going to be struggle, but it's actually in that struggle, in that process, that Christ is refining us. And he's not only refining us, but he's creating in us all the characteristics that he desires for us to be: faithful, heroic, sacrificially loving, persistent. All of those he's building in us. So as you seek the Christ-centered life, I want you to expect that sometimes the road will be uphill, but always it is the Lord who is saying, watch me show my treasure out of your life. Amen.
In our adult spiritual formation classes on Sundays and during the week, we get invited into each other's lives while we learn about Jesus. It's Bible study. So I'm wondering if you would like to join us.